Welcome back to another episode of Jason's Bricks in 5, where I discuss LEGO content in videos of around 5 minutes. Well, it's time for another weekly LEGO review, and today we are reviewing something different, at least different for my channel. I've not really reviewed a lot of Marvel sets, certainly not in the weekly reviews, and also this is a retired set, so I try not to do those because, you know, if you didn't pick it up while it was retired, you may have kind of missed the boat. But this one I've made an exception for a couple reasons. Number one, I've had this for a while. I finally decided, you know, I'm just going to build it. And this is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, or at least it was supposed to be from the 2020 San Diego Comic-Con. However, for those of you that may have missed it, there was a pandemic, shut down the whole world. Anyways, Comic-Con was canceled, so they went ahead and made this into a wider release. It was hard to get, but I was able to pick up one. And so we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what we think. So the first category we always look at is the build experience. This set contains 230 pieces, and it moved rather quickly. There is a small sheet of stickers to apply, but it's nothing too crazy. This was a precursor to the current line of the diorama sets we see today. However, the base is much less substantial than what you would find on a Star Wars diorama. Those sets all use bricks in the base, whereas this is only a plate with a tile edge. That being said, it does work and doesn't feel as though it takes away from the set in any way. The most interesting part of the build is probably the use of pieces to make the vehicle suspension, but overall, the build is about what you would expect. Next, we'll talk about the details or Easter eggs in the set. This set does look good and have neat details, but one of the biggest issues I have with it is that I don't recall seeing this scene or the vehicle in the movie. So while there isn't anything wrong with the details of the build, it isn't immediately visible as an iconic scene from the movie as you might expect from a diorama. Now, as far as the displayability, this being a diorama style set, I think it's clear that this is intended as a display set and it looks great on display. However, the Taskmaster vehicle is not really attached to the base, so it does allow for easy removal and possible play if desired. Now, this set contains 3 minifigures which are all exclusive to the set, with the Red Guardian being the highlight in my opinion. While the quality of the printing on each figure is right in line with other LEGO minifigures, I do have to say that the lack of any leg printing on either the Taskmaster or the Red Guardian is a little disappointing, with these originally being intended as figures in a premium exclusive set. Which leads me to the low point of the set. I honestly find the Taskmaster figure kind of underwhelming. Now, some of this may be due to the character design in the movie, but it really appears to me to just be a nondescript bad guy that could fit into any generic LEGO theme. Next, I always like to look at how unique a set is, and this one definitely has a couple of items that make it unique. First, when you look at the box art, you can see that it's quite different than anything else on the market today. Secondly, this was originally intended to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which would have a limited release, and for that to be sold on Lego.com as a wide release is quite unique. Now let's talk about the value. The original retail price was $40 US, and with it being a retired set, you'd have to get this on the secondary market. As of December 2023, it can be consistently found for $60 US. When you consider the short run, it's actually not a bad price for a retired set. I think you'd be very hard-pressed to find many LEGO convention exclusive sets with such a low price, especially with 3 exclusive IP-related minifigures. However, I think this is more indicative of the movie's lack of social impact rather than a commentary on the set itself. So even at the higher price, I still think it's actually a fair value. All right, so that just brings us to the last bit, which is my overall review. I have to say, I think it's actually not a bad set. It wasn't my favorite movie. It's probably not even my favorite Marvel set, for sure. But that being said, the low entry point, even at the $40 or even at the $60, I don't think is actually that bad, especially for something so exclusive. So if you're a Marvel fan and a LEGO fan, just the thought of having something that's, you know, kind of a little unique, a little rare, even if it's not incredibly valuable, I think it's kind of fun, especially where it doesn't take up much space. I think it could be a good option. So, you know, if you're a Marvel fan, it might be the right thing for you. If not, yeah, I could see, you know, someone that's not into Marvel certainly passing on this, especially, you know, at the secondary market price. But that's going to do it for my review today for the Taskmaster Ambush. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Jason's Bricks in 5. Happy building!